Greetings YouTube land, I'm Falagar and welcome back to another Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Not sure what today's date is actually. Not that I really have to give it, but 7/14/16, and this is the same day that I just got done with a 3-hour session with The Bard's Tale, one of my very first role-playing games I've played. Which was on the Apple IIe, and I use an Apple IIe emulator. Yeah, 3-hour session. Even though I didn't state this at the beginning of that one, I think I said something like, I don't know how much of this I'm going to play, but I guess what I'm going to do is just turn that into a special Let's Play video, a very special Let's Play video, because it is very special. The thing that really just got me hooked onto playing games like what I played today, Skyrim, games like this, The Witcher 3, Kingdoms of Amalur, you know, and then some more in the past like Ultima Underworld, both of them, Labyrinth of Worlds, Stygian Abyss, the Might and Magic series, and then on the Apple IIe, which kind of I played in tandem with The Bard's Tale, and I think that might have been the first one I played, I believe. Then was like Ultima 3 Exodus, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna cut right to the chase, and it's been a little while since I played this. It was mostly like Alien Isolation, so
Geralt and Yennefer will be united. Something even more important happened in the Xena. Geralt learned that Cirilla...
Okay, this is the same narration you've heard already in the past.
He was to find her at the Emperor's...
Oh yeah, a lot of Alien Isolation, and this is of course after that whole ordeal with losing my one episode. So I filmed a... Wait, how come I have no memory of this? I filmed a special, the lost episode of The Witcher 3. What the fuck is going on here? Oh yeah, right. Visit Triss at her house. Okay. Why does it sound like... Okay, for some reason I thought I was in the middle of like peril or something, of a war, because of the crackling of the fire. What the hell? I'm a dude, sir. Okay, was it M for map? I remember I was gonna do a couple things. There were two things I was going to do, and I really wish I had watched the previous episode, because now I cannot remember what they were. I had like a double purpose to coming here. Okay, just take a look and see where here is. Okay, apparently... Oh, maybe... Oh well. Sirius Trail took Geralt to Novigrad, the largest city in the north. It would take seas of ink to describe the city accurately, so suffice it to say it is the seat of the Church of the Eternal Fire, a bustling port city and a haven for artists, and all sorts of other shady characters. Yet Novigrad at this time was not the city Geralt knew from his early travels. War raged throughout the known world, and rich cities often proved tempting morsels to armies on the march. On rich cities, okay. It was clear at this time that this particular morsel had both Radovid and Empire greedily licking their chops. Within the city, the temple guard acted with impunity under the command of a cantankerous snot named Caleb Menji, and with the support of that terror-spreading band of zealots, the witch hunters. Meanwhile, the kingpins of the city's underworld still held much of it in their sleazy grasp. Finding Ciri here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack. Geralt would clearly need some assistance. Luckily, an old acquaintance of his now lived in Novigrad. Her name was Triss Merigold. Okay, I do remember I helped, was his name Philip, the Bloody Baron, get reunited with his family. His wife Anna, his daughter Tamara, and we went looking for the three crones, but instead we found a creature that kind of, I don't know, was sent by the three crones, which was a fiend. So we dispatched that, and I think it was agreed that that Anna, or the Bloody Baron, was going to take care of his wife Anna. You know, as we know that the Bloody Baron was very abusive to his wife, and it wasn't a good environment for Tamara, the daughter, to be around. At first, Tamara was against that, but she still, let it go. Tamara couldn't go with because she had her obligations to the, and I can't even remember what the. I'm pretty sure it's going to say it right here. Hold on. She was a member of Tamara Stranger. Why did that happen? Okay. There he learned that a horrible beast had captured Anna and dragged her into the swamp. Tamara was able to escape with his life and had found shelter with a relative of the fisherman in Oxenfurt. Tamara had indeed made it to Oxenfurt safe and sound, and would not even consider returning to her father. Determined to save her mother from the clutches of the creatures that had imprisoned her in the bog, Tamara had joined the ranks of the witch hunters, hoping their support would allow her to survive a trek into Crookback Bog. Okay, it doesn't say the name, but that's okay. Okay, maybe that guy is here. Graydon, I remember him. Okay, Graydon this is a guy that was kind of, I think she worked under him, right? Or he was the protector of Tamara. Graydon was one of the witch hunters in King Radovid's service. Unlike a great many of his comrades, he came across as a level-headed fellow, one free of prejudice, at least in his dealings with witchers. Okay, so it doesn't say the name, but it doesn't matter. And since I'm going to be visiting Triss, I always considered it a point of particular pride to count Triss Merigold of Maribor among my closest and dearest friends. This exceptionally talented sorceress was a shining star of her profession, a former mage advisor to King Foltest and a famous hero of the Battle of Sodden, known as the 14th of the Hill. Yet in no way did she resemble her often unbearably haughty sisters in magic. Her deft mind, warm smile, and considerable personal charm had always won over even the hardest of hearts. Though my personal relations with Triss never ventured beyond the fraternal, Geralt of Rivia at one point found her allure irresistible. From then on, the two shared feelings that ran far deeper than a superficial and fleeting fancy, Yennefer told Geralt that Triss had recently taken up residence in the free city of Novigrad. Okay. Excellent. So let's go pay her a visit, because I just cannot remember what I said, because I remember saying something to the effect of, well, since Triss is here, I said first I was going to take care of this, and then I saw that, hey, and Triss is here too, so we'll kill two birds with one stone, but I just can't remember what it was I said I was going to do. It wasn't to sell. Just looking at these oils here, I think it was called fighting the fiend. Now it's coming back to me. Let me find the beast. Relics. Okay, relic oil. That's what it is. I was trying to find... Now I remember. Okay, so is there an alchemist around? Shopkeeper. Innkeep. Oh, there's a quest here. Is that the stash? Quest there too. Okay, why don't we go to this shop first? Who knows, maybe this person is also an alchemist? Hello everyone, looks like you're having a festive party. The shop isn't here, is it? And again, it could be because it's nighttime. Okay, I think we're gonna go to oh, here is the apothecary. Guys open? Guys are open. Herbalist. Good evening.
Kind of you to visit again. What sort of herbs do you need, young man?
Yeah, I was more wondering if you have the
Just
recipe
might have the herbs I need.
for a relic. Create a relic potion. Aha! Okay, so it's just a matter of hoping that he has it. Grape shot. Enhanced thunder. Doesn't have it. Maybe we can still check some of the other shops. Wait.
Just might have the herbs I need.
Here? No. Okay.
Take care.
Nothing. Hello. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay there?
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong. Made up all son's den lately. Still going in your place on kids. Word is quiet.
Uh-huh.
The rest of the big four. Oh, you all know. Oh, that foolish bit. Not if he's got a dog like ours.
Is it up here? No. Somehow.
Thing
Whoa, whoa,
like this
whoa.
with trousers.
Oh. Mm. No, it's not there.
Switcher, huh? I know who burnt the hunter's quarters down. Don't worry though, I don't like them goat peppers either.
Yeah,
What's he
you
doing?
know nothing. Hey.
Let us live, eh?
Hi, everyone.
Oof, that worked out quite the appetite.
I feel like I want to eat some more kimchi. I don't know if any of you guys know what kimchi is, but I just had kimchi just a little while ago before playing. Oh, this is a stage. I have never been here before. Oh, that is so awesome. Yes. There's just, I've played it for a while now, this game, and there's still so much wonder to behold, like things like this coming across a stage, and who knows what else I'm gonna find. I like it. I wonder if I could what's the word, join the, oh, I forgot. Oh, hey. Yeah, I forgot when you join the entourage, or there's a word for that. If I could join the trope or something. Join the trope. I think that's the word.
Let us live, eh?
Hello.
You call this living, Witcher?
Yeah, who would I speak to? Who's your muse?
Little fish, Brexit. If it's worth
Hi.
Hey?
Okay, well, no one, I guess. Guess they're just relaxing. Is this a door to go inside? No. Oh. Oh, God.
Let us live, eh?
Yeah, I like this. I like that. wonder if I could get like a program so I know when they're performing.
I need a
Like one of these guys.
Bard must be a quick talker, and the Witcher a quick stalker. All's in order.
Never rains, does it? It pours.
The
Yes,
second sword.
master.
Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Ah, tickets. Ticket seller.
Get any worse?
Okay, so I just kind of went backwards here. I like that. How did I not notice this theater here in this place?
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain of his father, brother, or bride. Look upon your neighbour, for he too could be a Doppler. Will we submit to uncertainty? Will we allow monsters and charlatans to overrun our city? May the holy flame of the eternal fire complete this act of cleansing. Our
Hey, now, what is going on here? Hey. No. And you're gonna burn him?
no evil can survive the holy fire. The
Bastards.
holy fire enlightens,
Oh,
burns,
she's charred.
and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. No. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk. Please.
What? He's burning to death. How are you guys entertained by this? Oh, come on.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Chakori. Chappelle. Corey and Chappelle, huh? Where's Corey? Oh, Felicia Corey. And who did he say? Doo-Doo? Oh, Chappelle. Geralt and I had known that Chappelle, Chancellor of Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. Really? Chancellor of Security for the Church had died years ago, and really? We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature, deprived of the true Chappelle's cruelty, and under his watch life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the Eternal Fire. So a Doppler is like a doppelganger. Okay. And apparently I knew about it, and we had like an agreement. I guess this must be something from the other game, number 2. Felicia Corey. Oh, what a waste. Geralt had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance for whom one has developed a fondness. Such was his lot as regards Felicia Corey, a young sorceress whom Geralt had met while chasing the Kingslayer Letho. Though Geralt had not gotten to know her deeply, he had nonetheless taken a liking to his former pupil of Philippa Eilhart, who had seemed to him a pleasant and enterprising young woman. Philippa? Yet she was a wielder of magic, and as such met her end on a fire pyre, burned to death. Damn. Well, look at all these people that I've yet to read up on, which I can do the majority of this on my own time, but some of them I would still read. So what new quests did I get? Anything? Pirates of Novigrad. Somehow those two quests are connected. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, track quests. I like that down at the bottom. Pirates of Novigrad. Visit Triss at her house. Okay, so that's good. You guys are a bunch of sick assholes. You know that? But see, a lot of these guys are crying, so I think it's one of those things where they're kind of forced to kind of watch this. Prick. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna screw you. What are you gonna do about it, prick? What are you gonna do about it, prick? Oh, did I just run into the fire? Okay. It's locked. Here we go. What do we have here?
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is he?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and
The Grey Fox.
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
Smenga. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's pity shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Oh, you guys are in trouble. I just realized off the corner of my eye
You
the
know
position of my
about you've
cams.
had a moth a mile away.
The position of my cam is in the wrong spot, so just bear with me here for a second. There we go. Okay. You know, a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away. Don't know much about small animals. It's about their hearing, not sense of smell. Well, what were you asking? You know, a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away. Well, maybe he's asking if I could sense where she went. It's about the hearing, not sense of smell. Well, let's just get to the point with him.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher, and as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Mm-hmm. Got
I
nothing on
haven't
me,
done
sir.
anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sword always causes trouble. And
My
this
sword.
city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Wow. He doesn't like me much. No. I will not take her things. Look for thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Or talk with beggars about the king of beggars. Oh, here, some clues here.
Herbs? Roots? Just turn to healing?
Hairbrush.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Oh, she was living good.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
What is this?
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Okay, this might be an interesting read. A conviction has arisen amongst both mages and the hoi poly that witches barely raise a hair's breadth above animals, that they are deformed and bloodthirsty mutants, and that in slaking this thirst they do not limit themselves to the fluid of monsters. Meanwhile, the research and observations of Virgil of Banard paint an entirely different picture of the castle. Of course, it is an indisputable fact that the mutations witchers undergo influence their temperament, immune system, strength, and endurance. Yet one cannot consider them unthinking beings forged only for killing as a result. In fact, witchers cultivate a unique culture, a specialized body of knowledge, an effective training system, and even a code of honor. They know an incredible amount about the effects of ingesting various organic and inorganic substances, and also a small amount, but nevertheless something about the fundamentals of magic, by which I mean the simple spells they call signs. On the surface, the witchers appear to be a homogeneous social entity, but in truth, their fighting styles, training regimens, and worldviews differ significantly depending upon the school to which they adhere. The best-known witcher schools on the continent are the School of the Wolf, the School of the Bear, the School of the Griffin, and the School of the Viper, and the School of the Cat. I think it was the Wolf, right? And that's where Ciri also trained under. That's why I think my amulet is that of a wolf, right? Okay. I will not steal any further. I mean, I took that book, and I took her, what is this? Oh, Witcher Signs. Okay, I mean, the books are okay. I'm only borrowing them. As a mule is neither ass nor horse, though it has traits of both, so are witchers neither mages nor common men. Witchers are able to cast simple spells they call signs, drawing the basics of telekinesis, ard, pyrokinesis, igni, hypnosis, axi, and so on. They are not, however, capable of utilizing more complex spells. Indeed, they treat real magic with reserve and distrust. Widespread in their ranks is an irrational, nigh unto superstitious fear of teleportation. Let me remind you that deadly accidents during translocational travel occur only once per 100 instances of travel. This aversion surely stems from the fact that witchers do not possess inborn magic talents, but instead gained them during their infamous trial of the grasses. It can thus be said that their casting spells is an affront to nature, as is in fact everything witchers do. And so let me just make sure. Yeah, good. I should be more of a magic-based witcher, right? Okay. Look for thieves on the main square. Carefully follow them. Talk to beggars. I think it's V to change. Guess I can talk to the beggars. Uh-oh.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Pickpocketed him.
I've been robbed! Thief!
Alright, which way did he go? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just talk to this beggar here. Greetings, sir. Oh, man.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, now I'm come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in, please. Fisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to adjust
No
the
help.
position where they tossed the leftovers.
There's a quest here?
This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man. The horse son steal youngins. Yes, steal them. Subject them to trial, torture till the babes transform into beasts wretched as themselves. You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Oh, films today.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay? From Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Creature's fierce in the mouth. Would holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Best not